Yes, people. Welcome back to another edition of the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube, brought to you by myself, Flawless Mr. Take Note, and I'm joined by one of my fellow co-hosts of the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A. My like Ryan is in the building. What are you telling me, fam? You good?
Yeah, good man. How are you? You good?
Yeah, man. All blessed. We have to act like I just didn't see you on Shameless about half an hour ago, but here we are.
Yeah,
I'm blessed. Ryan's good, and big up to everyone. Like I state at the start of each and every live stream. Big up to everyone who's supporting Sarcasm City TV in whatever capacity. It's much appreciated and it does not go unnoticed. So big up to everybody who's supporting, man. Big up every single one of you lot who was supporting. Big up to everyone who's been supporting today. I've seen I've seen most of you lot in the comments everywhere because we've been on Shameless. We did Agenda FC on Lewis's channel. We did Shameless FC on Lewis's channel. We did the Inter Milan Liverpool watch along, and now Sarcasm City Sports Q&A over here. Well, the latter two on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. So just big up to everyone who's supporting. Please make sure you hit the like button on the video. Vitally important you do that. Hit the like button on the video. Share it across all the socials as well. That's just as important. Share this across all the socials and subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV. And when you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. Make sure you hit the notification bell and hit the notification bell for all the upcoming live streams. Simply because sometimes the notification bell doesn't work. But this is the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A. And for those that haven't seen it before, you lot in the comments run the show. You lot in the comments run the show. Timo's also showing up as well. You lot in the comments run the show. So you get to ask us any sporting question, past or present. So it's any sport, past or present. So it can be football, it can be basketball, it can be boxing, it can be tennis, whatever sport you want to ask about. And myself, Ryan, and Timo will answer. Timo, you just looking in the camera, checking yourself out.
yeah.
Is that what it,
What were you
No,
doing,
just
man?
to make sure, there's no potch party here. So
Make
we
sure.
all
Oh, is that what you're looking? All right. Well, we're gonna get to
No,
that because the title of this video. Thank you for reminding me. The title of this video is Kylian Mbappe late winner versus Real Madrid. Killer Kylian,
wait.
clutch Kylian. You know what I'm saying? Clutch Kylian scores a very, very good goal against Real Madrid to put PSG 1-0 up because people were complaining about it. I'll give my quick thoughts on it. I seen people talking about the tie wasn't that good. I was intrigued by it. I thought defensively both teams were good. PSG were good defensively, which has been an Achilles heel for them, and Real Madrid were very good
Are you
defensively.
done?
Even
Are
though
you
I
done?
believe,
Are you done?
nah, I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done. He's magic, you know. What I'm saying. As I was saying anyway, certain people were praying on Poch's downfall, praying on Mbappe's downfall, and now they're in the mud. You know what I'm saying? But we move. Bear in mind, this is the same man who stands Timo Werner, but here we are. As I was saying,
and
I
Russell
believe
Westbrook.
I believe the taking away of the away goal stopped Real Madrid going through. I don't believe Ancelotti goes there that defensively if the away goal rule stands
Go to attacks.
because and Mbappe scored a very good goal, and that's Mbappe for you. That is typical Mbappe for you. We've seen him score. I seen a stat, and it said, I think he's only behind Ronaldo in terms of goals in knockout rounds or something like that. It was either winners or just goals in the Champions League. Like Mbappe does this. Mbappe been cold. Like this is typical Mbappe for you people. He does this. Absolutely. I don't know why Timo's over there shaking his head. Big up to Daniel. Says big up everyone. FT says yo. Big up to you. Uh, I just call you Triple G. Says I remember saying Ryan. I remember Ryan saying that Mbappe doesn't have the X factor. What's your thoughts? Talk about it.
Okay, I've made some mistakes in the past. Okay, we all know this. I make mistakes, but
No, man,
Yeah, true.
I'm with you on this. Let's go. Just saying it, man. Like I'm
nah,
with you.
Mbappe. I rate Mbappe, but I don't know. I'm just not a fan of him in it. That it's just you have preferences for different types of players in it, and he's not like I'm not really a fan of him. Still, I do think people slightly overrate him, but he's still a quality player. And
He
that
is
was a
over.
very good goal.
He's overrated, and he
All
needs to
right,
be
talk
over.
about it, Timo. Talk about it. What's your thoughts on Mbappe?
I just think Mbappe needs to be under a better manager than Pochettino, in my opinion. I don't think
What's eyes? So outside of Poch, even when he was under your manager, what did you think of him then?
I thought it was good under Tuchel. I think it's just it's a matter of the board, isn't it? Because you know what the PSG board look like. They're a bit stubborn in it because they've been investing a lot of money. Of course, they're looking for some results, and arguably, like I understand the disappointment of them not winning the Champions League final in 2020. So at the end of the day, when you coach in a team like PSG, you expect you coaching that team to be world class. I don't think Poch not ready yet, in my opinion, to take that PSG to that next level. Even with the addition of Messi and Neymar, I'm still very unconvinced.
Okay, Messi's not it, by the way, people. We need to get that over as well.
Nah,
You know what I'm
Messi's
saying?
finished still. It hurts me to say it, but
Like he's just like can he still have like Ronaldo is the same. It's the same for
they can still have
same
occasional
thought pattern.
impacts. But
Yeah, they still have impact on games.
they're
Like
not
they're
at
not
the
finished
top.
at that
They're
level.
not at the top.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's hard to see, man. But
They're not the guys that they once were.
one
But
of those
again,
things, innit?
Messi's what 34, 35. Ronaldo's
34,
37.
I think.
Yeah, like I'm not expecting them. Yeah, I'm like you're not expecting that, at all. But yeah, Mbappe definitely has X factor, and he was PSG's brightest spark during the
Yeah,
entire
he
game.
was. He was.
And
Yeah.
Messi was kind of quiet. Di Maria missed the sitter.
I thought
Obviously,
Neymar
Messi
did
missed the
well when he
penalty.
came on.
Yeah, he was bright. Obviously, Messi missed the penalty that Mbappe won. I thought Verratti was good.
I just think Poch tactics kind of like, okay, it's just like the way that you want to play football against Real Madrid. Nah.
You know, these
Wait,
guys
wait,
just
wait.
go for Poch at every given
What
opportunity.
were PSG supposed to do that they didn't do? Please elaborate.
This is against a Real Madrid that is finished. They are finished. You know
Real
that,
Madrid
right?
ain't finished. They're not finished. That's
They're
incorrect.
finished.
They're not finished.
Yeah.
No, they're not. They're not
They're
finished. So Real Madrid ain't top 5 teams in Europe.
Nope.
All right, name the top 5. Name the 5 best teams in Europe.
5 best teams at the moment. Yeah, I would say
Yeah,
Bayern
in Europe.
Munich.
Okay.
Bayern Munich.
Okay.
Man City.
True.
I say Liverpool and Chelsea.
Okay, that's 4.
I'll probably say. I've got to be careful here what I'm about to say.
Just let people figure stuff out themselves, innit? Go on, carry on. We're here. We got all night, innit? We run the channel.
I don't think PSG in the 5.
Huh? So name the 5th then. Come on, name the 5th, Timo.
I say Dortmund.
What?
Dortmund are not better than Real Madrid, fam.
All right, okay, all right. But yes,
Dortmund
people, this is the short. This is the end of Sarcasm City Sports Q&A. We'll catch you back. We'll be here for the Lakers Jazz. What? Dortmund?
Yes, Dortmund.
Man didn't even say PSG. Man said Dortmund. All right, that's how we know it's just an agenda. Cool. Real Madrid are finished. All right, cool. Bear in mind, you spoke about Bayern Munich, who just drew to Salzburg, but we moved. Speaking of that, we'll go to this question from Ahmed. And don't forget as well, people, if you are a member of the channel, then your comment takes priority like a super chat. So if you see me going to the same names, that's what it is. So if members put in, that's one of the perks. So if members put in comments and ask questions, I will go to them over your comment. But yeah, who is the winner of the Champions League this year, guys? What are you telling me, Timo?
I'll say in the chess, we're going back to back.
You're saying Chelsea. Got you. Ryan.
I'd say also Man City, but I'll just go with it. But I do think it'll be between us and City.
Okay. I'm going to go and who am I going with? You know what? Because of the way they managed that game, and I wasn't sure about them, but defensively they were better. I'm going to go back to my original prediction because I did move off this. PSG. Because I like the way they navigated that game. I'm going to go PSG.
I still think Real knocked PSG out, you know.
Because PSG were I picked PSG to go through this tie, even though I said Real Madrid are favourites. And it wouldn't surprise me. Well, yeah, I got PSG.
Still think the ties in the balance.
Absolutely.
Real Madrid with the home advantage. And
absolutely.
There's, the away goal, the away goal rule's gone as well. They don't really have to worry too much about, if PSG get that decisive away goal. So I still think Madrid will go through, to be honest. But it wouldn't surprise me if PSG went through. Like, it's in the balance.
I'm saying, I can't believe this guy said Dortmund are a better side than Real Madrid, but
here we
are.
That's mad. That's me saying it's mad.
If I say Manchester United, you'd be going absolute crazy.
What? United, we're not a better side than Real Madrid. Yeah, this guy and his agendas, Flawless, what do you think of the Brook and Carton fight? I'm looking forward to it. Domestic fights are always good. All British fights are normally good, especially when it's two boxers who are at the caliber and the level they have been at. Are they where they once were? No, this is no longer a world title fight, but it's still a lot riding on it. I still need to watch the face off because I know it's good. They genuinely don't like each other, and I believe their styles will make a good fight, and that's why I heard they have a rematch clause. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Even though it is too late, I'm still gonna watch it. I'll probably do a watch along and a recap of it. Don't think I'll do a preview. I might do a preview, big fights, big nights only, but I'll definitely do a watch along and probably do a recap of the fight. Probably the night of, to be honest. Probably do it the night of. What else we got? Mbappe bailed out Messi. Uncomfortable conversation, says Taha. Daniel saying Manchester City are too good. City are a good side. City are a very good side. Question for Timo. Are mountains there to be climbed?
Yes. And yes.
Okay. Daniel saying Liverpool's winning it. Ahmed says, do you think Verratti is underrated, guys? We'll go to you, Ryan. Thoughts?
No, I think he probably gets the ratings. I think people know he's a sick player. I don't think he's underrated. I think people know he's a sick player. So, no, I don't think he's underrated.
Yes, it's plaudits. Are you telling me, Timo?
Yeah, I think you can do, like Ryan said. I just think people doesn't appreciate him a lot, in my opinion. Underrated is not the word. I would say underappreciate, in my opinion. I think it's good player. People doesn't clock him a lot.
Yeah. Do I believe he's underrated? Nah, he gets. I'd agree with Ryan in terms of he gets his plaudits.
You got that mixture of Poch stacked in the middle. So
this guy was trying to. How are you trying to blame Poch?
Like he wasn't under Poch for everything.
Yeah,
man.
like he wasn't under your guy. I know if a certain someone shows up as well, you're not.
He's not here anyway. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, exactly. If a certain someone showed up, you're gonna go inside the house.
If a certain someone where I've sent the link shows up
someone,
as well,
go ahead then. Come on, man. I thought you got the balls on that. I'm here. I'm here for it.
I got time in the world tonight, man. What?
This guy is hella hype, yo. This guy is hella hype. What are you talking about?
Has a certain Spurs fan told you she's coming on the stream or something? Like, are you excited or something?
Come on, man. I'm here, man. I'm here.
Yes, Ahmed, I'm gonna send you the link. Is there gonna be a watch along for that? Yes, I'm aiming to do a watch along for Carnbrook. You'll get a recap. I am aiming to do it. Depends what's going. Yeah, I'm aiming to do it. 100%. FT says yes. Big up to you. Tyler's got a question for you, Ryan. Ryan, why did Joe Q-Tip get benched for your biggest game of the season so far?
Good question.
Well, he played against Leicester on last Thursday, played against Burnley on the Sunday. So on the Wednesday today, he weren't going to play 3 games in like less than a week at the end of the day. Like, you have to, at the end of the day, he's so injury prone over the years that you have to manage his minutes. And that's what we've been doing all season, to be fair. So the fact is, Kanate came in and did very well, still very well. But Matip's still better than Kanate. I don't care what anyone says. Like, Van Dijk and Matip are still our best centre-back partnership. But the fact that Kanate came in and had such a bad game is good because it shows that if Kanate keeps playing like that, we got 3 very good centre-back options at the end of the day.
Yeah, well, you got 2 very good ones and 1 good one. But I hear you. I hear your point.
Yeah, Kanate's a good player, innit? And Van Dijk.
No, Kanate and Van Dijk, very good. That's your best partnership. And then you got Q-Tip to back that up, innit?
Let's go. I'm not rising to the bait, innit?
How's it rising to the bait? He got benched for one of your biggest games of the season so far. It happens, man. It's cool.
Reaction, man.
I'm just stating what happened. Is that not what happened? Am I lying?
He got rested.
Rested for what? Norwich? Is he playing because you're playing a mighty Norwich on the weekend? Is that what you got rested for? Yeah.
We've got a lot of games coming up. You know, we got the final
big game
next week. I guarantee you, Matip plays the final next weekend.
Well, off the bench, maybe. Yeah.
I guarantee you, he starts that final.
Who starts the final?
Matip.
What's your games around that?
We got Norwich on the weekend, Leeds next week in midweek, and then the final.
Yeah. Okay, he'll probably play Leeds midweek.
He'll play. I think he'll play against Norwich on the weekend. Kanate will play against Leeds, and then Matip will start the final.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Yes, Kamzo, are you telling me you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Won the game today, as expected.
Yeah.
To be fair, they played better than I thought they would, but I still thought. I said, what did I say? 3-1.
Yeah, you said 3-1.
Yeah,
it's not too bad. Well,
1 foot in the next round will be good.
Yes. It says, if what's the call? Is that in 10 minutes? Mazo. If Poch wins the Champions League, he needs to get respect. I would love him to win it. He wouldn't from certain team. You know what I'm saying? He would put him in a whole. All jokes aside, it does put you in another bracket. You win the Champions League, it elevates you. That's one of those competitions. The reason why we look at Tuchel the way we look at Tuchel is because he won the Champions League.
But let's
take that
be
away
honest,
from me. Look at
I think people will put it more on like a Messi, Neymar, Mbappe.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah, people will use that to slander Poch. Whereas if Poch does win the Champions League, he deserves his ratings But
Yeah.
people obviously will use the Neymar, Messi, Mbappe, all this stuff like Hakimi.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's like Timo.
I will use
Like
to argue
Timo.
him 100%.
Yeah, Timo will, but I'll give him his props. And like I said, I even want him at my club, but I'm like, I'll give him his props. Like I give any manager their props.
No,
if
wait,
they win the
Poch.
Champions League.
I can guarantee before I die, Poch will never win a UCL in his life.
Okay, but I bet Frank
How
Lampard
can you,
will,
how
yeah?
can you hate a guy so much, you know? Just 'cause he
Frank
loves
Lampard
Spurs?
will, though, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your problem with Poch, man?
Do you say Frank Lampard will win the Champions League, yeah?
Yeah, 100%, man.
Okay,
He will
sure.
He's a manager, knows a player, yeah.
I
He's a
guarantee
manager.
Frank Lampard will win major trophy than Poch ever in the lifetime.
Okay, well, he's behind already, so, you know, he's got one trophy to go, and it'll be too soon when he wins
To
league.
be fair, Mbappe did carry, and Mbappe and Neymar did carry him last year.
Carry who?
With Pochettino, innit?
To carry them to what same way they carried your manager as well? What's the difference?
Then again,
What's the difference? Huh? You all right there?
See, boy, you find a losing battle. You find
What is you falling down that mountain, fam?
hitting every bump on the way down.
Yeah, so this is guy doing a Homer Simpson and that. You know what I'm saying? 100%. And this is to you, Ryan. He says, so what you're telling me, Klopp knew he was a backup dancer to Kanate, so played him in the games that didn't matter. Your thoughts, Ryan?
What, the vast majority of games this season?
I don't know. I'm asking.
I don't know why you buy it right now, really.
I'm just asking.
You just want to get in the Champions League and you're biting, you know.
I'm just asking. Taha wants to know.
Nah,
I'm saying he's
Matip's
asking a
still better.
question.
Even Cams will say Matip's still better than Kanate.
It's all about what Klopp thinks, though.
Klopp thinks
That's the
Matip's
key.
better as well. Like I said, Matip will start at the final next weekend.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know if a
fully
Carabao
convinced he
Cup
will.
game. I don't know if a Carabao Cup final is bigger than a game away to Inter Milan in the first leg of the round of
That's the
16.
beauty
I'm
of
just saying.
having great squad depth. That's the beauty.
We got good squad depth, innit?
Yeah, true. Oh, you rate Kanai now, yeah? That's good. That's good.
But I
Ryan.
said if Kanate plays like keeps playing like he did today, then yeah, I'll rate him because he was
See,
very good.
right, this is why you don't like be giving outrageous opinions like Kanai is shit, Gomez is shit.
Gomez is shit. Gomez is
He's
shit.
not shit.
Gomez is up there, man. You could rival him and what's it called? Matip rivaling for that third choice spot.
I'm not
But
rising to the bait.
we move. Guys, what team do you think can stop Manchester City from winning the Champions League? Any of the top sides can.
Us.
You know what I'm saying? Liverpool definitely can. Chelsea could. Bayern Munich could. PSG definitely could. You know what I'm saying, do I favour them against us heavily? Yes, but we could knock them out over 2 legs.
I can't
Absolutely.
lie. I think City knock out Chelsea this year if they get them.
Yeah. No, I'm saying is that. What I'm saying is it's a possibility. Like there's no dead certs. There's no one I look at. I
think City would knock Chelsea out comfortably.
So you're dead certain. How certain on a scale of 0% to 100%?
90%.
I've seen
90.
I've seen them play twice this season. I'm telling you, it's like over a two-legged tie.
Over a two-legged tie, City would beat Chelsea.
So you have it. So you have it. 90% chance. You reckon it is? That's what you're getting.
I'd be shocked if Chelsea got past Man City.
90%. That's crazy. 90. All right, cool. I mean, that's a big number, but here we are. Yes, Ahmed, what are you saying?
All good, G. How are you lot?
Man, all good. You already know.
Champions League wins.
But yeah, what teams do you think? Yeah, any of the teams. For me personally, it's any of the teams I mentioned in it. I think any of the big teams left over a two-legged tie because we've seen City go out to worse sides than everybody who's left. We've seen them go out to Spurs. We've seen them go out to Lyon, even though it was only one-legged. So they could definitely go out to Liverpool, to me, at Chelsea, at Bayern Munich, at PSG, definitely. Even at United, 100%. Even though I'd favour them heavily against us, they could.
I don't know, you know.
I'm saying, say again.
I don't know, you know. United versus City in a two-legged tie. That's what could be.
I'd favour them heavily. Don't get me wrong, I'd favour them heavily. But that'd be the first time Ralph has played these lot. Depending on when we get them. So, like, don't get me wrong, like, I favour them heavily. Like, they're the heavy favourites, especially depending on which ties at home and away first and foremost. Yeah, go on, Ahmed.
And also, I think game by game we're improving. So, I think we're better than we have been. So you never know. But, they are definitely favourites against us.
Facts. Oh, yeah, without question. Matip and Gomez fighting for the comfy seat on the bench, Ryan, innit? That's what Taha's saying to you, fam. YG says, big up the panel. You know what I'm saying? He says, Taha using my line and respect it. Yeah, big up to all of you lot, where else we are as well. Yeah, what do you reckon to that, though, Ahmed? What do you think that the team... What teams do you look at and go can stop City from winning the Champions League? Because I'm presuming Ahmed has them as favourites.
Yeah, unfortunately. I feel like at the moment, unfortunately, I think Liverpool are the strongest team in terms of being able to stop them. But I'd rather I don't even know. I'd rather neither win. Chelsea on their day, you never know what they can do. Real Madrid are quality side, quality midfield, quality attack. It all depends. In a two-legged tie, everything's possible against top opposition. PSG, it depends on it. They've got so much individual brilliance they could bail them out. So and Bayern Munich, it depends on whether they're hot and cold in it, because I've seen City counter-attacking teams like Nagelsmann's, or rather teams with high lines that are not afraid of hitting you on the counter, like Nagelsmann's Bayern Munich, could cause problems for Man City. But those teams, basically, I think they're the only ones that have any chance of stopping City getting to Champions League final or winning it.
Fair dues. And what's mad is they won 5-0 yesterday and nobody's talking about it. That's the crazy
We'll talk
part.
about City like the finals. It's actually mad,
Bruh.
It's just Sporting Lisbon, man. What is it to talk about?
It's all they said. It's just Sporting Lisbon. It's the Champions League knockout time.
Yeah. That's impressive. You know what I'm saying? It's impressive. My bad. That's on me. That's impressive to do that to Lisbon. But because it's City, nobody cares. If Liverpool do that to Lisbon or United or Chelsea, it's a whole different conversation. It's a whole different conversation. We just don't particularly care because it's City. Yeah, they could have won 10-0 and we just been like, It was an afterthought. Mbappe scoring that late winner, even Bayern drawing to Salzburg.
Yeah,
and obviously, and even in the level, they're afterthought. You could argue they're the best team in the conversation, and they're afterthought. And even next week, no matter what happens in United after they call Madrid, that will be a bigger headline regardless of the scoreline.
United
Chelsea
Atletico could be the most boring 0-0
That could
of
be a
all
0-0.
time, and it would still get more.
It could be a
headlines.
0-0, and it would still be more headline. Exactly, it could be legit be a 0-0, and still it will be. The only one you're looking at maybe is, but you say Ajax Benfica, you got the whole Ten Hag thing, and people looking at Ajax like that. Maybe Villarreal Juve, but then Juve obviously have got Vlahovic in it, so maybe it's that. Maybe it's that.
You forgot
Z.
It's all right.
You got who? Oh yeah, you lot versus Lille, innit? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exciting.
One more thing to add to that.
Yeah, go on.
I think right now the reason why no one cares is because basically City have no fans. But considering how good they've been over the last 10 years, I think in 10 years' time, when some of these youths have grown up, and a lot of people have grown up with Man City being a very good team, we might actually see their fan base unfortunately expand.
Thing is, they do have fans. That's just a meme. They have a lot
Genuine
of fans.
question: do you think that Man City could get injuries from the next couple of
the squads?
The squads, quality in depth, it doesn't
Injuries.
matter.
Centre backs. That's the only thing I think can hinder them is centre backs. If their centre backs get injured,
100.
I think everywhere else
if
they can
Rodri
cope.
got injured, that's a big one for them.
Rodri's big.
Rodri
was at the balance in the midfield now that Fernandinho's as old as he is. That is true.
A Rodri injury would be quite significant, I think.
Yep.
Ryan with a good takes. Love it.
Broken clock is right twice a day, innit?
About time. Large, I'm nipping in the call as well. You lot continue to get your questions in as well. Away Day Blues says only teams to stop Chelsea and Liverpool. Only teams to stop them are Chelsea and Liverpool. Rest of Europe don't stack up. Bayern bench is too meaty to compete. I don't know who was on their bench, but I heard they didn't play too well today against Salzburg, but they got the 1-1 draw.
Bayern's defense looks a bit shaky to me, man. Like Sule, I've never really rated.
The centre backs are really not that impressive.
Yeah, Sule's over.
Upamecano is one of the most overrated centre backs.
Oh yeah. Upamecano's a bum, man. I don't care, man.
Is he?
Legit.
He's good on the ball, but when you have to defend, he's suspect.
Yeah, but you know what you want from your defender? You don't want him just to be good on the ball. You want him to be good at defending. I hate this idea.
Depends what type of football you want to play.
I mean,
you need both. It's a mix to me. But go on, Ahmed. Go on.
I mean, if you can choose one attribute from a centre back, it's being good at defending, innit?
But then if you look at a Pep centre back, the first thing you have to be good is on the ball, man. For a Pep centre back, for example.
That's what says a goalkeeper. All you want is a goalkeeper. The primary thing you want is shot stopping. Now you need everything. That's
from a goalkeeper. You need him to do a lot of things. You need distribution. You need him to be able to be a shot stopper. You need, brains. And in Pep's system, you need feet. But in general, you don't really need feet on your goalkeeper. You just need to do the simple things right. And in the same sense, you don't need your centre back to be phenomenal on the ball usually. Again, if you want if you really want players that go on the ball like Pep's team, then that's different. But generally, you just want a centre back that's pretty good at defending, and that's usually enough.
Good. No, I hear what you're saying. Nippon saying Upamecano is overrated. Kanate made him look good. He also says Bayern's manager is a fraud. And he said Sule is the German Maguire. Wow. Big up Cam in the cut as well. I think that's a bit wild, but here we are. I said it. YG says, I said it at Leipzig when everyone was hyping that Kanate was better. Kanate was just injury prone. What? Are you telling me that Kanate? So just what you're telling me is Kanate is better than Upamecano. Like I said, I've not seen a lot of Upamecano.
Oh, definitely.
But we move. And Z says, big up guys, I saw Atletico Madrid play today. We should be feasting next week. Should beat these guys. They lost to the 20th place team in La Liga and had one shot on target. No excuses.
They just sound like the United of the league.
Sound pretty much so. Because it's exactly what it sounds like. And because I've not seen enough of them, I don't know how much to look into that. But again, can we beat them? Yes, we do have players who are capable
you know
of
what?
winning the game.
This is a good question. Flows, what team would you field if you had everyone fit? Because I have a very particular team in my mind. So I want to hear.
The Herring, Delo, Tellers, Barambai. Who would I play in midfield?
Pogba, defo, no doubt.
I'll go Matic, Pogba, Bruno, 4-3-3. So Matic is a 6, Pogba and Bruno as 2 8s. And
I'd have Fred in there instead of Bruno, you know.
You put Rashford.
Fair enough. No, I ain't playing Rashford. That's why I said.
You dumb.
I'm trying to think. Sancho definitely plays.
100.
Yeah, Ronaldo's got to play. We ain't got no one else. Do I play Ronaldo or do I play Cavani? Yeah, I play Ronaldo over Cavani. And then Lingard. I play Lingard on the right wing. That's who I play. I'm trying to think. There's no one that's missing out of that. I would say everyone's fit.
I think that team with Ralph's tactics can pam Atletico, but you know, it all depends on what team he's got to field.
Oh, that's a good side. It's a good side, though. I'm saying minus the forward. The forward line ain't the best, but it's got enough with Pogba and Bruno behind that, and Delo and Tellers as well. We good. That's what
I've said many times. Like Pogba and Jaden will sort out the creativity.
Yeah,
I really do think
I'd say that. Kanate was way better. He just barely played. Where else we got? Must have watched your mouth about Sule. Man, you got you Sule hive in that, fam.
I think that the criticize of Sule has been too hard. I just think like I would agree with Taha said. I think he's a good player, but it's just one of those players that is injury prone. Isn't it?
All right, fair enough. Yo, you lot continue to get your questions in as well. Someone did ask, again, will I be doing a watch along for Canbrook? Yes, I'm aiming to. If not, you'll get a recap. Either Big Fights, Big Nights only will be returning. So you either get that the night of or the day after. So either the Saturday night or Sunday. I'm not sure because I'm not sure what we've got coming up in regards to the schedule. I need to double check it as well. My friends in Germany call Sule cheeseburger. Why did he call him cheeseburger, YG? Talk to us.
Hey, I'm hungry. Don't do that.
Saying my McDonald's might be on the card.
I don't think it's that soft, you know. I think it's just like how like is he that old now? Like is he 30 years old now?
Who?
Sule?
Is he 30? Is he that old?
I'm asking you lot.
I don't know. I'm asking you, fam. I'm asking you. How old is he?
I think he's in his mid-20s, 27.
Oh, he shows up overweight after every break. He's one of those duns. Got you. He's one of those guys.
Makes sense.
So basically, Eden Hazard. All right.
Yeah, pretty much so. So it sounds like.
Not disrespect Eden Hazard like that, fam.
How's he disrespect, man? Let's say in 25, 26. He turns 27 in September. So yeah, he's 26 years old, mid-20s. Okay. Taha says I would love him at Chelsea. But as Russian mentioned earlier, he does not. Yeah, you lot are wilding with that. I don't know what Russian was on when he said that.
Pretty boy quota. What the?
I have no idea. Yeah, we here talking football. I don't know what you man are talking about.
Mate, if my team is good, I don't care if they're all ugly as fuck. I do not.
Yeah, I don't judge man's looks.
You would take Sule over Maguire on a heartbeat.
Oh yeah, definitely, no doubt. But you know, I'd also take a refrigeration unit over Maguire. But we move.
Yeah, this is. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going. No, he's born in '95. Cool. Chuck nipping on smoke and that. Where else are we gonna go with? So Ryan, we'll go to you actually if you're still there. How confident are you on how far Liverpool can go in the Champions League? Now you have one leg in the quarterfinals.
I'll say I'm pretty confident in it. Yeah, I mean, we are pretty much. I'd say, we've done enough that I think we'll get through, pretty well in the second leg. Then it all depends on the draw as well. To be fair, I think when I look at it, the only team that I'd be uncomfortable playing is Man City. I think every other team. I think we'd beat Chelsea over 2 legs. I think we'd beat Bayern Munich over 2 legs.
Go on, fam. I'm trying to listen out to something. Go on, carry on.
All right, yeah. I think we'd beat PSG over 2 legs, and I think we'd beat Real Madrid over. I think normally over 2 legs the better team goes through, and I think over 2 legs we'd beat most of those teams. It's just Man City's the only one where I look at and I think it's the one I don't want in it. I think that's a 50-50 to be fair. But yeah, I think we'd beat Chelsea and all those other teams over 2 legs if we have our full team. If we have our
you might keep going as well,
team.
Anthony. One sec before you go, I'll be back in 1 sec. Keep going, and that comes down to that question after you. Same to what's it called? Question to Timo as well. You might keep going 1 sec.
Yeah, I think if we have a strong enough team out, then yeah, I'd back us to beat most teams over 2 legs. To be fair, Cams, what do you think, bro?
I don't care, but I'll play anyone. I don't care. We're gonna win it. I really don't care.
Cans on smoke. All right.
When your team's good, you can't get on smoke. It's just one of them.
You play the second leg in March, right? I think it was 9th.
March 12th or something around that time. That's when the second leg gets played.
Yeah. Because you got the FA Cup 5th round as well in that period after the cup final. So you guys are gonna have to rotate in and out of the team then.
Yeah, easy, light work. What's squad depth now? I think Jota's just picked up an injury though.
Yeah, but Klopp said it isn't serious, that he was ready to play on, so it doesn't look serious.
Do you think Diaz is gonna?
Yeah, go on, Ahmed.
Do you lot think that Diaz is gonna make his way into the first team and become starter?
Yeah, he looks sick, man. I ain't gonna lie, he looked really good.
I told you, Ryan.
How long do you think before he's
not
definitely
long.
a starter?
By the start of next season, I guarantee he's a starter.
I think he should start now ahead of Mane. Mane's a bum now. I don't care.
I said this, and people like,
I'm sick of him. I'm legit. I'm done with Mane. I'm literally done. I've had enough. Legit.
I've had enough.
I'm not done with him. I just don't want him.
Wait, you had it up with
who?
What? You don't like Henderson?
Well, yeah, him as well. Even though Henderson did well when he came on today, but Mane, I'm just done with that guy. I'm literally done. All these Liverpool fans, they were like, "Oh,
that's how you treat your African champion." Is that it?
He's gonna
Timo, tell this guy how to treat an African champion, bro.
Come on, man. You don't disrespect African champion like that, man.
Bro, yeah, but it was like, oh, he's gonna come and carry his AFCON form into Liverpool, and he's gonna ball out for us.
No, that's how you disrespected Courtois, your best goalkeeper of all time. Don't do that. That's how you disrespected Courtois.
What do you mean?
Courtois sick, man. But I don't know, Mane. Cams, what do you think? Is Mane completely done? Because I think I'm finished with him.
I think that's a bit overboard. He's not completely done, but he's on the decline, just like any player.
Come on, man. Like, he was so bad today.
I don't think he was so bad.
I think you're being overreacting.
He was bad, but he wasn't very bad.
He was terrible.
I think he was terrible. But I won't go too far.
I don't know, man. You're being too harsh.
I'm not, fam. Trust me. I thought he was terrible. Legit. Absolutely.
Okay, what about Luis Diaz? Is he that? Is Luis Diaz then?
Luis Diaz is just better. He's just a better player than him. It's legit. He's just a better player than Mane. He's just so much better on the ball. We actually keep the ball when it goes to Diaz. Unlike with Mane, where it just goes.
You know what I've noticed with Mane every time not every time. That's an overstatement. But a lot of times when I've seen him play, a lot of bad decision making, which I don't understand. I understand if your legs are gone and you can't run anymore, you can't do what you used to be able to do. But your IQ should only go up with age, and it seems like this guy's IQ has regressed. Or maybe you Liverpool fans have a different take on that.
Bro, you know what? I think he's been shit for well over a year now, innit? Over a year, and I think he's got a real lack of confidence. he has lost pace. He's never been great technically either. He's always been pretty bad technically in terms of his touch and everything. He's always been a bit clumsy. But now it's like he hasn't got that kind of pace to like get him out of that, a bad first touch and all that. So like he's just, oh my days, it's like he's playing against us legit. Like I don't know. I think his decision making is still not. Isn't being great. I'm just done with this guy legit.
You know, sometimes, Ryan, I don't even know if you should do this on purpose. I feel like sometimes me and you are watching different games. I'm not gonna lie.
I can't.
Go on, Cams.
Come on, Cams. How did
you go way too overboard because I don't know. You know, he wasn't that bad where I'm like, I'm not being like a shit over or anything, but like, he's not been good for a long time. But I expect this from him now. He hasn't been good for ages.
No,
which position that Mane playing normally?
So again,
what position Mane like play normally? Is he left wing or more of a set?
Left, right.
He's a left wing, but he started off with us as a right winger.
Yeah, I remember that. Remember his one to watch card? Oh, sick. FIFA 17.
16, 17, he played well off the right. Did very well.
But then again, who's your striker then? Like, I just think
we don't have a striker.
They don't play with a striker in it.
Oh, really?
Not really. Like Firmino usually plays like that almost 10.
Wait, is that the real Statman Baines? Yeah.
No, it's not. Why would you think? Why would you think?
In what world would that be the real one? What's wrong with you?
Oh no!
Someone block the fraud, please. Right, should we take some question, boys?
Go on.
Question from Nippon. Question for all of you. In order from worst to best, Casemiro, Kante, Kimmich, Fabinho, Fernandinho. Right, so it's
right now.
By the way, Kante is not. He's a box to box.
He's not. Yeah, Kante ain't like those guys.
Let's take Kante out of that then.
Yeah, take Kante out.
Are we judging them from how good they are now or how good they were at their best?
I don't know what.
Yeah, it's a weird one. Because if you're judging it now, then Fernandinho's last.
Yeah,
but that's
not as much as the other ones.
It would have been interesting if he'd have put Rodri instead of Kante, like. That would have been
that's
better.
what you need more context for that one, Nippon.
Yeah, right. Like it's a bit of a
Next one then. Junior Swag King. Who are the top 5 favorites to win the UCL? I think we already answered that one. I'm pretty sure, did we not? Yeah.
Top 5, we kind of have, yeah.
Yeah, we've indirectly answered it. It's basically like City, Liverpool.
Basically 3 English teams plus Bayern and PSG.
Yeah, basically.
It's weird because
you know what? If PSG
was on this Pogba to Chelsea gas.
Nah, it's just not happening, is it? Let's be real.
You never know. If I was Pogba, I'd say fuck it.
Chelsea? Nah.
Yeah, definitely.
Pogba could get into literally any team in the world, though. Let's be real.
That's the thing, though. Like, man's dream is to play Madrid. Why not go do that now?
What if Madrid don't want him?
Our fan base annoys me because someone's
Midfield's aging, innit? All right, let me pose this question to you then. Would Pogba not be a big plus for Real Madrid if they signed him?
That's irrelevant. If they don't want him, they won't get him. It's pretty
right. So,
simple.
but whoa,
nothing to do
with
what I think.
A great addition to the side, then why would they not want him? Especially
nothing to do with what I think. They don't want him, they won't go for him. He'll go wherever they want him.
All right, Michael Owen. But if we look at it, like, is he a great addition? Yes. Is he free? Yes. It's a no-brainer for Real Madrid. Have they wanted him?
You saying it's a no-brainer means nothing because if they don't want him, they won't go for him. It's pretty simple, very simple.
Yeah, I know.
It's not a no-brainer for him to go to Real Madrid. It's not a no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer for. All right, then, Cam's cool. Right.
Am I right or am I wrong? Like, it's not a given that he's going to go to Real Madrid. Am I crazy?
It's not a given, but like.
What the
fuck? All right, then. Cool, innit? All right. Question. Thoughts on Pogba to Chelsea, please? I think we already addressed that. I don't think
it's not going to happen anyway. It's not going to happen. I think it's just
not realistic.
Again.
You know what
Yeah,
annoyed
it
me?
would be
It's like,
amazing for Chelsea.
now what annoyed me is that I saw a tweet on Twitter saying to Liverpool fans, "Would you take Pogba at Liverpool?" Like all the quote tweets from Liverpool fans, were like, no, no. I was like, you man have no ambition in it, legit. Like what? Our fan base don't know ball in it. Like I take Pogba all fucking day in it. Like,
Over
but
Henderson, definitely,
most of
yeah.
our fans, like our fan base, just don't know football. I'll be honest. They actually annoy me. This is the reason why we probably don't win that much in it, because they choose sentiment over like actual ballers in
Where
it.
would you
So.
play him in your team? Just out of curiosity.
Oh,
Where would you play him?
where would I play him? My
Yeah.
midfield three would be Fabinho, Thiago, Pogba. I don't care.
Interesting.
That's literally perfect.
Give me
That's-
ballers in it.
It's not like that. It literally
But
fit right.
the way
in.
it's structured, is it going to work for Liverpool though?
What's this?
I think Klopp planning to
Would it be
change
like
it.
a
He's
would it be
changing
like
it.
a 1 DM and then Thiago and Pogba will operate at 8, or would you want them in a double pivot? Like not Pogba, sorry,
No,
Thiago
we don't play
Fabinho.
double pivot really.
It's only 2-8, so yeah, I'd be fine with it to be. Yeah, I think we'd keep the ball so much in it, like, and then we've got the extra creativity with Pogba.
Because I'm thinking usually, like from what I've seen from Klopp's system, he wants an engine in midfield, and I don't really see either of Thiago or Pogba being that engine. Just a thought, really.
I hear what you mean,
Systems
but
change.
I do think he's planning to change his system in a way. Otherwise, I don't think he would have brought Thiago in the first
And
place.
do you remember all the people that said, "Oh, Thiago's not going to fit Liverpool's system"? Where are all them people
yeah.
now? I want to know where all them people are now. So I want to know.
Them people disappeared for a minute. Like the same people who said Varane wouldn't be good here. You know what I'm saying? It's them. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not there.
Oh, he says the guy was calling him. Thiago Al can average and all this.
Yeah, because I'm running bants and I never said he wasn't good. I'm just running jokes. You genuinely believe that about Varane?
Have you
Show
seen
me
the
where
clip of
I
Ronaldo's sunflowers? Have you seen the clip of Ronaldo's
It got sent to me, but I ignored it. But I got sent into a group chat. But because I seen it and I was like, who it got sent from? I'm like, I'm not even paying this no mind. I'm not even paying this no mind. I have no idea.
I got asked a United shit and he just goes, yeah.
He's not lying. You know what I'm saying? And that he's not lying. I thought it was going to be something Messi related, to be honest.
Oh, they did his son dirty, man. When his dad sees that, he's gonna make him do extra push-ups. It's gonna be peak.
But it's like, pops get mad. Like, you gonna get mad at man for telling the truth? Like, is that what we doing in that? Is that what we doing in that? And my apologies, people. Obviously, I've been in studio working hard. Video out on Friday, innit? So we just got span on radio. So I was just listening to the radio station. But make sure you go. Make sure you go check out. I'm actually dropped I'll do a live stream on here probably when it drops, but it's out this Friday, and take note. Can't do it like us. Taking off the EP, turn water to Henny EP. Obviously, you lot are familiar with me. You lot know Tox. Might not know Scorp. Some of you lot. He's been on there a couple of times, but yeah, music dropping. So yeah, video out on Friday, people. So we'll drop it midnight. Basically, midnight tomorrow it will drop. So this time tomorrow it would have been midnight out already.
Release. I like that still.
Let's go.
Yeah. So that's what's going on. So yeah, man, we working this year, as we said, people. You know what I'm saying? And why is Taha in the comments talking about Pogba to Newcastle? What did I miss?
What did I miss? The Pogba, because there were a report about him possibly going to a team in the Premier League.
One day they
had discussion about.
One sec, Cams. One sec, Timo. Go on, Cams. One sec, Timo.
We were just talking about the reports on him not like ruling out a move to the Premier League. We were talking about possible move to Madrid. Possible move
Personally,
to
I think it's capped, but you know.
I could see it. What's it called? Like I think he'll go Madrid. I think that's set in stone, isn't it? But him in the Premier League works for whatever club he goes to. Obviously, he's been linked with Chelsea. That makes sense. Definitely makes sense. You have him at Chelsea, right, Timo?
This is a problem with
he wants Mason Mount.
They want
you want Mason?
But don't have the mineral. He's not from top.
One day they want
Mason Minerals, Manny Mount.
One day they want Tchouaméni, and now Paul Pogba. Which one do you lot want? All right, you want both? You got Jorginho and Kovacic. So
Pogba will play where Mount plays.
If you don't think Pogba gets into your front three, fam, what are you smoking in? What are you puffing in that cigarette?
Man, I can't be hard.
Pass that shit to your brethren.
Yes. Seriously, I need to lose myself from reality as well. Please send that my way. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you've got in that water bottle, because it ain't what I've got in mind. It's not water. It's not CO2. It's not CO2.
It's not CO2.
What's this public thing? What do you want to make public? What did
because
T1 say?
he said to me, "Don't say that Pogba over Mount." He said, "Don't be saying that," in case people hear me.
Yeah, Pogba over Mount. Like if you're taking Mount over Pogba, like you just don't like football at this point. You know what I'm saying?
You're flawless. I was saying.
Yeah, go on, Ryan.
I'm saying that there was a tweet, on Twitter saying,
Mm.
Liverpool fans, would you take Pogba at Liverpool? And most of the quote tweets from Liverpool fans were no, and it made me feel sick in it. Like our fan base don't know football in it. They were saying like, oh, he doesn't get into our strongest midfield. Oh, he's inconsistent. Oh my days, our fans just don't know football.
League title for 30 years, so you know.
Like
no
this
high
is
expectations.
he does like does he suit Klopp's system down to a T? No. However, does he
30
improve
years
Liverpool?
comes quick. 30
Yes,
years
like
comes quick.
yeah, like he improves Liverpool's team. He gets into your first one. I don't know why you wouldn't want a player of that caliber for free. Because then even if he doesn't work out and you move him on, you're not taking a loss. There's no loss. There isn't a
You're
Premier
telling me
League side he
Pogba
goes
wouldn't
to.
work out at Liverpool. Oh,
But I think he'd do well
When-
anywhere because he's that talented.
when
I just
we're
don't
on
want to
the
see him in the
ball,
Premier League.
because we are a
Listen,
team that
any
still
team
dominates
in
the
any
ball.
team in the world, any team.
The thing is,
still dominates the ball as well. Like
I just remembered, like Pogba also
Right.
just has an emotional attachment to Man United. So you know, I think it's unlikely.
Yeah, it might think fuck the
yeah,
fans.
but the
innit?
way you lot
I think
treated,
fuck the
the way
fans.
you lot treated
You got
him,
cheered on though. You got cheered on the last game,
Yeah,
which is rare. I couldn't believe it.
he's been
You got
booed off
cheered
as
on.
well, innit?
Yeah, but the fact it's turned around, they go on.
I just think Pogba just want to push and move for Real Madrid, man.
Well,
Just like Haaland.
Real
Or should
Madrid
be
makes
for
sense.
anywhere. You got it, any team. Okay.
Real Madrid makes sense. Like
Real Madrid
110%.
might be a very, very scary team next season. You know,
Oh, absolutely. Him and Mbappe and Tuchemeni, for instance,
Mbappe.
go there with what they already have.
Benzema, Vinicius, Tchouaméni, Pogba, on
Camavinga.
that back line.
With Poch at the
Camavinga.
wheel. Yo, whew. You know what I'm saying? That man's in bed, Jonathan. Otherwise, I get him on. He has an open invitation over here, but he's in bed.
I don't think he would have come back after last
I
time.
messaged,
on,
him,
man.
I messaged him at 7:30. He was in bed. He said, I'm
My
in bed.
God.
Like, what?
My
He's in
God,
bed.
you know.
He's in bed, man. Otherwise, he would be. Just to let you know, and this is not at you, Jonathan, but anyone you see over here, pretty much there's an open door policy in it. Like if you've been over here, so that's why you don't see Bainesy in bed. That's why he messaged me just before, actually. How Madrid let Hakimi go? I don't know why they let him go, but that's going to be interesting. Let's talk about that, actually. We'll go to you, Timo. How do you see that tie going after Poch? You know what I'm saying? Got one over on Ancelotti in the first leg. Talk to me.
Like I said, that was a Thibaut tax. That was a terrible goalkeeping by Thibaut, but I can guarantee that Madrid will come.
But yeah, the two defenders in front of him, they definitely didn't have any.
He got
That's
knocked out.
ridiculous.
No. I'm not having it. No.
That's more credit to Mbappe than anything.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Kovacic should have closed his leg to fucking slack, but you know, other than that, like
No
Courtois
slut-
tax.
no slut shaming.
Pause.
it was you know, it was
Like
just
you
good
got
for
one.
Mbappe. You can't take anything away from it. It was just
Don't
brilliant.
worry.
I love how I asked Timo about the second leg and the guy just didn't answer the question. This is great. But we move.
I answered the second leg, but I
Go
said
on.
Real Madrid will win.
Okay, what score?
I say 2-0.
Hazard brace, yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, all the Mbappe
The
here.
two Baylesses.
This guy's the most
All
proper
the
Chelsea
Mbappe
guy you'll
haters.
ever meet in your life.
This guy is unbelievable.
Eden Hazard, man, the greatest legend of all time. Let's go.
Who? Axel Witsel. Who?
Oh, Hazard, man.
Hey, Axel Witsel was actually very good at one point.
Yeah, he's a
No,
good player. Yeah.
No, but
Who?
Hazard
And
is
Penza.
great.
Who?
Eden Hazard is the greatest number 10 of all time.
Vermaelen, Vertonghen. The greatest number 10 of all time.
Musa
Yeah.
Dembele.
Oh
The
my
greatest number
God. All
10
right,
in the
okay.
Belgian team of all time. Let's go, man.
All right, okay. All right, Timo, enough's enough. Yo, Ahmed, how do you see that? We'll go to you and everyone will go around as well. On that second leg, obviously, PSG leading. Well, how do you see that going?
Remontada. That's how I see it, to be honest. Like,
What
I
does that
think,
mean?
you know, we'll come back, innit?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. PSG look disorganized at times. They attack. I think Messi looks a bit finished. You know, you never know. Maybe he might make a comeback. But I think Real Madrid, like, if you concede that goal, that they concede it, as a manager, you're fucking fuming. It's like, how did this guy go through two of you in the last few minutes of the game? But I think Real Madrid are better organized as a team. I think they're more experienced with playing with each other, and they're a little less like I feel when I see them play, it's a little less like individual brilliance FC kind of thing. Like, it's sometimes it is with PSG. So yeah, I can see PSG ball it. How about you, Ryan? Go on.
I reckon, yeah, I still think Madrid. I think the tie's in the balance, like. But if I had to pick one, I do think Madrid might edge it still. I think home advantage, the no away goal thing. I think if away goals still were in play and that result happened last night, I'd say PSG would probably be my favourites because if they were to nick one, then it's peak. But, Real Madrid, whilst they, PSG can get a goal, it's not an away goal at the end. Well, it is an away goal, but obviously it doesn't count for double
There's
at the
no
end of the day
advantages
now.
in that sense. Yeah.
But I think Real Madrid, but what you have to remember is even though their players are old, that midfield, Casemiro, Kroos, Modric, Benzema, these men have got experience in it, and Carlo Ancelotti as well. Like these men have done this before. At the end of the day, man, they're not new to this kind of situation scenario. At the end of the day, and I can just see them home advantage, keeping the ball, getting a goal, probably getting a second, and then holding on. They got the experience at the end of the day, man. They know all the tricks to play and all that, man. So home advantage. Yesterday weren't a bad result for them at the end of the day. A 1-0 defeat away is easily retrievable.
Ooh,
Is Casemiro suspended?
Casemiro and Mendy. Oof.
Ooh,
Wait, really?
actually,
Yep.
Oh, it might be a wrap,
that might be. Yeah, that might.
Casemiro brings so much balance to that team.
Neymar back
Although,
as
do
well.
you think there is a Messi
Safe.
knocks Real Madrid? Messi goes to the Bernabeu, knocks Madrid out. I
No,
don't know.
it'll be Mbappe knocks Real Madrid out, not Messi.
Yeah, Messi does look finished. It's sad to see, but
Not finished. These
well,
words,
nah, but
He does
nowhere
look
near,
a little bit finished.
He doesn't
Like,
look anything.
compared
If
to-
anyone watched the game the other day and said he's finished, they're just overreacting again.
Now, but you know what it is?
Twitter
You don't compare him to a regular player. You compare him to what he used to be, and in that sense, he's nowhere near that in it. So that's why people say he's
not very.
looking a
That's
bit
not a very
finished.
smart thing to do. Obviously, he's not going to be the same player. People are expecting too much from him. Same with Ronaldo.
No, let's be honest. Ronaldo is pretty much fully finished.
Yeah.
He's not fully finished. He's just not what he was. He's a poacher now.
Nah,
you just got to expect.
His first goal in
Ronaldo.
2022 coming in the middle of February. Nah, man, that's too much.
He's not as good as he was. That's why.
Neither of them are in it, but
that comes with age.
We move.
Pretty.
All right, people, get questions in it. All right, actually, Cams, let's go to you. What do you think's going to happen?
I think PSG are going to win. Neymar's back. Mendy and Casemiro suspended. It's going to be a wrap.
Neymar against Carvajal could be pretty peak for Carvajal. I ain't gonna lie.
That is something. That is. Let's go back to that one. Them selling Hakimi, considering the age of Carvajal. That's got to be some of the worst business I've ever seen. Because Hakimi is also very versatile. He can play on either side as a fullback. So yeah, they're probably going to address it in the summer, I'd imagine. The real question is, who would they even sign? Who'd even be a good right back option for them?
Nah, I mean, how old is Carvajal now?
It's been around a minute still.
Right, do you know we've won 7 out of 7 Champions League matches this season?
Yeah, we've won all the Champions League games, yeah.
Mad.
Yeah, but Flores, I need to go now, innit? I need to.
Yeah. Calm, fam, no stress. It's all good. Yeah. And yeah, Jonathan, I didn't violate. Yeah, big up, fam, every time. I didn't violate Bainesy. Bainesy just did that to himself and that. Flawless, I think Ancelotti's going to target La Liga because it's the only league he hasn't won. He's won 3 Champions League titles. I think he'll won both. Just Ancelotti. I think he'll won both because he could have easily stayed at Everton and just chilled and let his career just ride out. But he decided to run it back 100%. And according to Timo, they're going to get through to the quarterfinals. And when you're in the quarterfinals, you're going to want to win the competition. Tell a lie, Timo?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
it's actually mad the amount of players that Real Madrid have let go over recent years.
Yeah, Theo Hernandez as well. Hakimi and Hernandez, wow.
Casemiro is out for second leg. I forgot Casemiro. Go on, say that again.
So it's Mendy apparently.
Yeah, so's Mendy because he got booked. Yeah. Did as well. Big up to Jeff putting his usual Arsenal shit. Love to see that as well.
Yeah.
It is. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Like I said, I did pick I picked PSG to go through even though Real Madrid are the favourites. And even after that tie, it just backs it up even further. It'd be interesting. No Casemiro's a miss. I don't know who Real Madrid are gonna put in that midfield. Who's their backup to do that role? Okay, is Valverde? I know he's not.
His legs.
Yeah, he might not be of the level of Casemiro, but it's just a job just to disrupt, and that's what it is. And I think we'll get a more open game simply because Real Madrid have to go for it, and then that allows PSG on a counter attack at the Bernabeu. That's why it's such an intriguing tie. Like I can't wait. I think it's gonna be cold at 110%. Like Mbappe, Neymar, Messi on the counter attack, or Di Maria you can throw in that mix as well. It's tailor made, but then Real Madrid will. Yeah, they can't afford to attack that poorly. I thought they defended well. They just didn't attack well. Like they gave Benzema little to nothing. That was very little. I don't remember. I'm trying to remember if Donnarumma made like any saves of like note that I can remember. There probably was one or two, but nothing springs out to mind. Imagine if Madrid got Mbappe on a free and they kept Hakimi and Theo Hernandez. Who knows what's going on? But Mbappe and Pogba on a free makes up for that. And that's what they'll be looking to do. That's definitely what they'll be looking to do.
Madrid sign Trent or something, that'd be funny.
I don't see why. Like Trent's probably comfy at Liverpool, innit? You know what I'm saying?
He's never leaving Liverpool.
Yeah, like
Listen, I think didn't Steven Gerrard want to leave at one point and Liverpool fans fucking mashed up his yard and that.
Yeah, but Rooney wanted to leave United, like is what it is.
Yeah, these things happen. Yes,
so that has to do with alright, cool with it.
EFAC says, yeah, go on, Cams.
I'm just saying it's not wrong, is it? Players sometimes want to leave clubs when the ambition's not matching what they want.
Nothing wrong with that. I'm saying in that. And when Rooney wanted to leave, we should have let him go at that point.
Who do you want to go? Is it Chelsea or City in 2010?
Nah, I just wanted to leave. You know what I'm saying? Like City were interested and Chelsea were interested. Yeah, they were interested. Yeah, because they offered. I think they offered Peas a mile for him. And I was like, "Yo, take it." Yeah, it was Mal. Yeah, it was my Mal. It was my Mal was still there. This is before we initially signed him in it. Obviously, this is the Fergie era. I remember they offered, and I was like, "Yo, take him, 100%, 100%."
Correct me if I'm wrong, but if Carlo were to win the Champions League with Real Madrid, wouldn't he be the manager that's won the most? Would I be incorrect in saying that? That'd be 4.
Maybe with 4 Champions League. I'll check now. Hold up, I'll have a look.
Zidane won 3 in a row, right?
He probably would.
Yeah, Zidane won 3. The winning managers. I'm just checking the list. Winning.
Zidane won like 5.
Nah, he won 3 in a row from. He won 3. There we go. I'm just having a look now.
Because Ronaldo has 5, but 4 from Real Madrid and 1 from us in it.
Yeah. So winning managers. Managers with multiple. Bob Paisley has 3. Ancelotti has 3. Zidane has 3. And then you've got, who else will we know in this list? Brian Clough for 2, Nottingham Forest. Omar Hitzfield, who managed, he got one with Dortmund and Bayern Munich. Del Bosque with Madrid has 2. Obviously, Sir Alex. Mourinho has 2. Pep has 2. And Heinix has 2. Why did he win one with Real Madrid in 98? I did not know that. Learn something new every day. I did not know that.
That's crazy still.
That is nuts. Did not know that. So yes, Ancelotti would be clear. That's very impressive. My one won in 03, 07 and 2014.
You know, if Carlo wins this, he's gonna get into some serious conversations. You know, that he 100% already deserves to belong in. But yeah, that might be extra motivation for Carlo still.
Well, absolutely. I'll touch on this. Flawless, I know this is a bit irrelevant. Not even irrelevant. Ask any questions into the Q&A, so we can switch topics anytime. Well, I saw your interview with Kirkland. How did he come across as a person when you were talking to him? When we were talking to him, he was fine. Like, he was very, very... He was honest to the point where I was like, I respected it. Like, to the point, and him and Stroh are actually cool. So, obviously, when he came out and said what he said in regards to Zuma and racism, Stroh messaged me, and he was just like, yo, I can't believe it. It's like, yo, you just... People never be shocked by people type of thing. He was disgusted by what got said. But yeah, as a person, like, he was openly honest. Because when we had Kirkland on, like, there was a point in the interview where it's well known that him and Benitez didn't get on. And he mentioned it. And then I think either JV or Stroll jumped in with a question. And then once they finished their question and he answered it, I jumped back in and pressed him for more information about Benitez. Because I think he said something along the lines of me and Benitez didn't get on. And then JV or Stroll asked him a question. And then he answered that question. And I went back to it because I'm like, yo, this is gold. And I was like, what do you mean like you and Benitez didn't get on? And I didn't expect him to press it. And then he just went off talking about Benitez didn't like Gerrard because Gerrard's Mr. Liverpool and Rafa Benitez wants it to be all about him. He's a cold person. He won't put his arm around you. He took me out on the training ground and was like, he doesn't want me to catch the ball. He wants me to punch it. He signed Pepe Reina very soon. He didn't like me. So I was like, he was very openly honest, which is rare. You don't get that from footballers. It's very, very rare. But yeah, in the interview, he was fine. He was. And then he come out and said what he said. But we move.
I think the primary reason why we don't really get into these things of active footballers, at least, is usually there's clauses in the contracts, isn't it? But as soon as the contracts are up, like, if they haven't like signed some kind of agreement where it's in lifetime, which this individual probably hasn't, like, we'll hear about all this stuff later in life.
Yeah, no, I hear that.
Legal reasons, isn't it?
Yeah, but the thing is, if you didn't get on with someone and you said you didn't get on with him, like, that's not a shot. Like, obviously him saying he didn't get, that's why he didn't get on with Gerrard. He might not say if he's still at the club, but to say you didn't get on with someone now after the fact, like, that's calm. I'm saying. Jeff says Carlo want Jose in their prime. What's Ancelotti's prime? That's not a shot. He just been very consistent for a long period. So you have to pick out.
He's like a Thomas Muller of managers.
Yes.
Can't really pick out his prime.
Has he won a treble? My thing complete is my mind.
He might have a double because he's not got that many leagues. He might have a double. He might. I'll actually check one sec. I'll have our list is now. I'll have a look now.
Because if he has a double, that's probably prime Carlo in it.
Yeah, we'll see. Because this guy's been managed. Like I said, I remember him knocking out Manchester United in 2007, and we're in 2022, and we're still talking about it.
Yeah,
that's how long Ancelotti's been around.
Cold manager, innit? Cold manager.
Was he the manager in 2003? Check if he was the manager.
Yeah, he was the manager in 2003, fam. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he's been managing a long time. Like he's like Carlo Ancelotti is like he's top notch.
That was
like,
the Old Trafford final, wasn't it?
Yeah, the 03 one. Yeah.
That's why when Everton had him, I was like, fucking pay out his contract and get him at United. But
yeah, we should have got Ancelotti. 100%. We should have got Ancelotti.
I would have liked him to have been the one to replace Sir Alex in it.
Yeah. No, I hear that. He has all of the attributes. All right, let's see. For some reason, my shit is playing up now, so I'm trying to figure this out. Hold up. One of the sites ain't working. Where we at competitions-wise? I'm sure he probably won a double, maybe not a treble. So, 03, 07, 14. He won a double with Chelsea, the Premier League and the FA Cup.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, he won the double. Yeah, in 2010, he won the double with Real Madrid in terms of winning the Spanish Cup, and so that's another double.
That's the last Decima one in 2014.
Yeah, 2014. See, there you go. AC Milan as well. They won a double.
I'm gonna say
actually not. Yeah. They won a double. Italian Cup winner. Yeah, so he's got a few doubles on his resume. Quality
That's
manager.
Impressive. And there's a lot of like their years apart as well, which is even more impressive.
Yeah. Prime Ancelotti 03 to 07, both cold. Well, yeah, we'll see. Well, you know what, people? We are gonna close out the Q&A. This was only a short one, but we'll be back 3 a.m. people. Because you're not doing Knicks Nets, are you, fam?
I was talking about the Knicks and Nets. Come on.
Are you doing? So are you doing Knicks and Nets? You're not doing Knicks and Nets.
No, I was gonna do it, but yeah, they missed a couple of key players.
Yeah. The game's dead. So even Timo don't want to do it. So we'll be back 3 a.m. people. We'll be back 3 a.m. I'm gonna head on to the Twitch though for GTA. I'm gonna run that probably at 1. Yeah, probably 1:15. I need to get my money back up on GTA because we did a heist. Man made millions and then started spending P's. So now I'm kind of broke again. So I need to go do some jobs on there.
Yeah.
Yo, playing blackjack. I bought a chain, bought some gums, I bought a house, I bought a counterfeit cash place, bought a clubhouse, a car, everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Is that
about that shit.
Doing GTA online now?
Yeah, fam. Yeah. Sick. So you have to buy a clubhouse and then you can get into like the business counterfeit cash, or you can buy a weed place or a meth place and stuff like that. Like I had my guy on he was a regular at the channel Cato, and he was on and he was like, yo, this is how you do everything. It's changed a lot. I ain't played GTA in years online. Talking a good 5 years, maybe something like that, maybe even longer. So I didn't know you could do all this new stuff. So I'm about to jump on there.
So you need to run it
before
on Friday
this.
when I can actually play. Like, run it on Friday. I'll play some GTA.
Oh, you on GTA? All right, cool. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying in that. We'll see. Yeah. If there's no pro clubs, we'll run GTA. 100%. Fam.
We'll see me on
100%.
play Pro Club in a minute.
Yeah. So this is getting everybody free from. And obviously, worldwide Chelsea ain't been about evil. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we got
But it's
into
like, yeah,
League
we can
One
play
and we
that.
just stopped. Like that's
Yeah,
kinda-
because everyone, people just ain't about, and that's what it is. Like I've shouted people, and it's like, yo, we got 2 free man. Like even Ethan hit me up today, but it's like not everyone's about. So it's like, yeah, we'll get on it and that, and get worldwide Chelsea or go into Division 1 or whatever.
Nah, we gotta get Div 1. That's unfinished business still.
No, yeah, because we even started there. That's the thing. We haven't started, but we moved. But yes, love to everyone that has locked in people. The Sarcasm City Sports Q&A will be back Sunday night. We'll be discussing all Premier League things. We'll obviously be discussing Khan versus Brook, the fallout from that as well, plus more, and NBA as well. We'll be seeing how the Lakers have done after Timo's bold predictions that they win 20 out of 25 games. But we move. But yes, large up to everyone that's locked in. And this has been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big up for tuning